Pittsburgh making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. LaMelo Ball, #1.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Picked by Pokashevsky. There's Ball with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And they double up Porzingis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Porzingis misses. Pittsburgh shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Rose with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Ball. No good. Unable to win this run.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Porzingis sets a screen. Out to Powell. Porzingis sets a screen. 4-3. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game, but when they got to OT, they put the hammer down. Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Krejci's checked in for Powell. All right, a chance to check out stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jaquez. No made baskets yet. Pass the ball. Jaquez with it. Miller outside. They still need this. Drops in the 3. Miller's got 8.
Part of why Brandon Miller went second overall in 2023, he's a quality three-point shooter.
Here's Bryant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That one on Pokashevsky.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, That's superb.
Pokashevsky, the pass to Miller. Picked by Pokashevsky. Miller with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Rose. And Bryant pulls it down. Shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now here's Porzingis. Jaquez covers. Fade away. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Lively, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. And so he hits both. So it's the home team now.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bryant.
Pittsburgh foul call. Alexei Pokashevsky.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount,
Take a break.
but it's improvement nonetheless.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for Pokashevsky. And both free throws good for Bryant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Now here's Ball. Last game with 30. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Markkanen. Ball surveys the floor. Markkanen sets a screen. Now here's Ball. Covered by Alexander Walker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
.116 left in the second. From deep, Rose.
The sweat that Gilgeous had. Come away with authority. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Rose. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Force. here tie it up. That one misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Krejci. Miller pulls it in.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellows inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Ball.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter, he's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And it's tied up with that one.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And here's Brooks. Up in time over Bogdanovich. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
56. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. Round of applause.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Norman Powell out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hero right side. Lively with a screen on Brooks. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot for the lead. Hero for 3. The shot no good. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with a screen on ball. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
And you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Hero, the pass to Markkanen. Over Porzingis. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Lively with a screen on Powell. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Powell. Bogdanovich from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. The floater. Porzingis grabs the board.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. Outside Porzingis. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brooks outside. There's the triple. Shot clock at 5. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Bogdanovich finds ball. And again, Pittsburgh with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Brooks. And the three-pointer goes. Brooks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Hero left side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now McGee. Here's Lively. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. There's Ball with a 3. Melo knocking down a 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Hero with it. 16 points for him. Ball outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter. Gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Adams with a screen on ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from McGee.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Bogdanovich for the lead. They get the rebound. Lively. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, McGee with the block. And here's the fast break. Ball with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to McGee. Now here's Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the force. Pass to Lively. Hero with it. Here's the floater. Good. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Dance cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go! Nice try. It's all good. Everybody dance!
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Norman Powell.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Brooks finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaac outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Hounded by Ball. 6 to shoot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Pittsburgh, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Hero, the pass to Lively. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. A deep 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Krejci's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander.
Shooting one.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. Slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Bouncing big time for the alley-oop that time. Miller showing off his hops.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Brooks the pass to Powell. Picked by Isaac. Powell against Hero. Ooh, McGee with the block. It's Hero on the take. Here's Miller. Good on the short little jump shot. And now a three-point Pittsburgh lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Pittsburgh.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Powell. Excellent D there from Hero. And a moment to check and see who is in the lead when it comes to blocks. You look at Lively, a force on the defensive end, third in the league in block shots.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Shooting at 45% of the game so far. Brooks outside. There's the block.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Back to Ball. Lets the three fly. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 11 points here in the second half.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
In for Bryant.
Number 55, Steven Adams.
Shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Krejci, hounded by Ball. Miller against Brooks to stop the run. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Miller. Three-pointer, no good. Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Isaac finds Powell. Adams a screen. Powell passes to Isaac. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Powell's shot is off.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Ball passes to Miller. Hero for 3. He drops it from range. And now it's a 9-point Pittsburgh lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Krejci, the pass to Powell. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Hero outside. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Isaac.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Tipped. McGee with a steal. Hero left side to the inside. Here's Lively. Banked it in off the glass. Lively's got 8.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Powell against Hero. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Pass to McGee. Ball outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Krejci. Markkanen's checked in for Pittsburgh. Bogdanovich comes in for Miller. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Hero against Powell. Isaac with a screen on Ball. Pass to Brooks. Powell outside. For 3. Here's Adams. Misses in close. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Force. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for Pittsburgh, Lauri Markkanen out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Isaac with a screen on Ball. Pass to Brooks. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Ball outside. Now Markkanen shoots over Isaac. Markkanen misses.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Bogdanovich. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. To the middle. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
There's Ball with a three. Offensive board. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Adams checked in for Isaac.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all three categories.
Shooting an average of 43% for the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams.
Pittsburgh foul. Derek Lively. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Steven Adams. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pittsburgh leading by 8. Ball passes to Markkanen. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Outside Porzingis. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and Markkanen finishes.
The big man from Finland, Lowry, getting up.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Hero, the pass to Markkanen. Kicks it to Hero. Lively with a screen on Brooks. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Adams with a screen on Ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Shot from 12. That one doesn't drop.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Gilgeous Alexander against ball. SGA from distance.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Ball passes to Hero. Back to ball. Bogdanovich on the wing. 5 on the clock. Markkanen with a screen on Powell. It's good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Outside Gilgeous Alexander. Adams with a screen on ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I love when Gilgeous Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
And the first one at the line is good.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous Alexander. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the force. Pass to Hero. Ball with it. Hero outside. Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Adams a screen. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Adams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Deflected! To the inside. Here's Hero. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Porzingis sets a screen. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Hero. And they're running. Here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected.
Brooks sending that shot back. That's the kind of defense he brings.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Ball passes to Markkanen. Back to Ball. Lively with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ball. Pass to Lively. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
Pass to Markkanen. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 17 now, just in the second half.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Down low. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis sets a screen to the paint. And stolen by Markkanen. Ball outside. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Coming out of the floor for your home team, number 12, Keon Johnson.
And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Easy to admire the defensive intensity Gilgeous-Alexander provides. Outstanding job coming up with the steal there.
Markkanen outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Lively with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brooks. Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bogdanovich finds Hero. Back to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Ball from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Adams with a screen on Hero. Johnson for 3. Here's Adams. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Adams has got 7 now in this quarter.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Hero. Now here's Ball. Back to Hero. Over Brooks. Hero, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Good job by Brooks, getting a close-in look and capitalizing.
Pittsburgh leading by 6. Ball passes to Hero. Markkanen against Porzingis. Pass to Lively to get back on track. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Norm Powell. What do you have, Allie?
The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Brooks outside. Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 3-point Pittsburgh lead.
Brooks in the clutch, making a statement, Dylan style.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Johnson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Skillful by LaMelo Ball.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Pass to Adams. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Bogdanovich from long range. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. Lively grabs a miss. Brooks against Bogdanovich. Pass to Ball. And here's Markkanen. Here's Lively. Fires from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Now Hero. So Pittsburgh wins it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Lori, an impressive win tonight. What do victories like this tell you about where this team is headed?
It gives us confidence. We showed that if we play well and we play defense down the stretch, we can beat. And we've shown it. We can compete with anybody. We just got to do it for a full game.
Confidence is key down the stretch. Thanks, Lori.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
People don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Here's Hart, following the score by Columbus. 6 on the shot clock. And Jones sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Wagner's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And McConnell gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown deciding where to go with it. To the wing right side. Bay gets the three-pointer to fall. Bay's got 5 now.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Here's Wagner. Up and in on the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Wilson. They set the pick. Rebound by Columbus. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Now, here's McConnell after the miss from Malik Monk. Gafford misses. Barnes finds Monk. Pass to Bay. Takes the 3. The shot by Monk is no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Gafford. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. In here, about 46% for the game. Brown outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
How about Bruce Brown showing off a bit of range right there? How confident is that three-point shooting right now?
McConnell passes to Jones. Back to McConnell. Columbus needs to get off a shot. And here's the break. Here's Barnes, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you won't see a lot of this. Barnes tends not to draw a ton of fouls, but he baits the defender in that instance.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Barnes hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Wagner. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Barnes outside. Here's Bay. it is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. And Wagner's got the ball here for Columbus, trailing by 2.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met, but what a great game.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Back to Monk from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
It's a huge get for this team. He can distribute the ball, and he can score when he's needed. And he steps up, Shaq, in those big moments. Brunson has made himself into a star.
Yeah, that last part. You got to have closers. You want the ball in his hands when it matters.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Barnes. Fox is out there with Monk. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
For Columbus, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And he's good on the second.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Monk outside. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Pippen. Reeves outside. A floater. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Floats it up for Monk. Stolen by Reeves. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Gafford. Doubled by Hart. Hart against Wagner. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got his second basket.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Pippen with it, now guarded by Fox. Here's Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And Columbus leads by 3.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Hart with a screen on Pippen. Fox from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got 16 points.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the middle. And Gafford throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Fourth, De'Aaron Fox.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And here is Fox, following the 3 from Franz Wagner. And with that, the Columbus lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fox. Wagner passes to Robinson Earl. And here's Herter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the teardrop. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
For the lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Fox. He's around 31 points per game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Columbus making a change here. Holmes checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Wagner's got the ball here for Columbus. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple. And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Fox against Pippen. Fox kicks to Barnes. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Herter on the wing. Pass to Robinson Earl. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside. Here's Barnes. It's good. And it's 13 points for Barnes.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
To Holmes. Got a piece of it. Makes it off the glass. Holmes got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Fox finds Gobert. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's Fox. Rebound by Columbus. And here's Pippen. He has 7. Here's Robinson Earl. There's the pick. Down low. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Columbus.
Shooting 1.
Columbus trails by 4. Wagner outside. Back to Pippen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
For Columbus, they've been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Line the lanes. Line the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Pippen. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Pass to Hart. Jones against Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
That free throw, no good. Wilson, he's checked in for Barnes. And the second free throw, good. Columbus shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pippen, the pass to Wagner. Outside for Pippen. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Jones with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Brown. Now here's Bay. Brown sets a screen for Bay. Lays it up off the glass. Bay's got 10 points in the game.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Columbus. A 2-point game. Wagner against Bay. Here's Robinson Earl. Pippen for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Kicks it out to Wilson. Carries the long-range jumper.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Columbus trails by 5. Up top, Pippen. Guarded by Fox. Pippen, no luck.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
To the paint, shoots from the right block. Hart, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That one goes in. Wagner's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Wagner on the wing. He's defended by Bay. Wagner passes to Herter. Herter setting the pick for Jones. Pass to Pippen. Puts up a deep 3. He's off on that one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pippen against Fox. Bay with it. He's got 10. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Robinson Earl. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. On Wednesday, then on Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James.
And for that game against Tampa, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Wilson. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Columbus. Pass to Bay. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Bay.
2 minutes remaining in the
Barnes screen on Herter. Bay passes to Barnes. Rebound by Columbus. Herter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McConnell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Hart. Here's Fox. And he makes good on the layup. Fox has got 24 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now Pippen, 10 points for him. In the corner, Herter with it. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Bay.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Some changes for Columbus. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Austin Reeves in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Hart. 8 points for him. Fox feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Barnes. 4 on the clock. Over Jones. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Fox. Barnes has got 18 points.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
Pippen against Brown. Pulls up on the elbow. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Fox kicks to Hart. Here's Bay. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for Columbus, Jones is out there with Franz Wagner. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Gafford into the 5-spot. Brown with it. And now by Barnes. Launches it from deep. Reeves with the rebound.
Man, he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Bay. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you love the passion from Bay inside, going straight into the defense.
That free throw good from Bay. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And it's Jones with the ball for Columbus. They trail by 6. Good ball movement here by Columbus. Barnes against Gafford. Wagner outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Barnes outside. And it's off from 3-point range. It's Pippen on the wing. Out defending. Back to Jones. Wagner wide open. The 3-pointer no good.
Yeah, and they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Gobert with a screen on Pippen. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Pippen, the pass to Wagner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists in the game. Brown against Reeves. Brown on the pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robinson Earl's checked in for Jones.
Checking in for Columbus, number 44, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Columbus on D. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Barnes finds Gobert. Clock at 6. On its way from Monk for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And this is why you add a player like Monk, always with one eye on the rim.
Wagner passes to Robinson Earl. And here is Gafford. Pass to Wagner. A beautiful reverse layup. Wagner's got 13 points in the second half.
It is always so fun to watch a guy with a well-rounded offensive game heat up. Mr. Franz Wagner, welcome to the party.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Checked in for Bay. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pippen against Monk. Brown outside. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Columbus trails by 9. Wagner outside. And that one drops for him. Wagner's got 15 points in just the second half.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Monk against Pippen. Barnes screen on Pippen. Monk for 3. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Pippen. Reeves with a screen on Monk. Pippen for 3. Sinks the triple.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Robinson Earl. Clock at 4. Open for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hart with the screen for Monk. Launches a 3. Rebound by Columbus. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Monk against Pippen. Here's Brown. Down low. Shoots. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
And the home team has possession. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice move. Gobert with the block. They get it back. It's Pippen on the wing. Monk defending. It's Pippen with the drive. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Monk finds Gobert. Back to Monk. To the middle. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, what a run here offensively by Josh Hart. This guy just keeping the pressure on with his ability to put the ball in the basket.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Hart against Wagner. And he converts the layup. Wagner's got 17 points here in the second half.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Gobert dishes to Barnes. Monk against Pippen. The shot by Monk is no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Wagner kicks to Pippen. Pass to Gafford. Back to Pippen. Now, here's Wagner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists here tonight. Pippen against Monk. Now, Hart. Barnes outside. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's not going to go. And Wagner's got the ball here for Columbus. 4-point game. Pippen kicks to Gafford. Wagner outside. Over Hart. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Wagner's got 31 points.
Listen, this guy might be young, but Franz Wagner has already proven to be a sweet shooting big man.
Back to Monk. Pass to Hart. Gobert with a screen on Wagner. Here's Hart. Gobert against Wagner. Gobert with the pass to Brown. Connects from 3-point range.
That's Bruce Brown getting something in rhythm right there. That's nicely done.
Columbus trails by 5. Now, here's Wagner. Pippen with the wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Pippen against Monk. Pass to Brown. Into the lane. Yes! And the foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
And since halftime, it's been much more of a struggle for them to score inside. The D has been a bit quicker to collapse when they get it down low.
Fox, he's checked in for Malik Monk.
One shot.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
Now, here's Gafford. Pippen. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Monk's checked in for Bruce Brown.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 1, Malik Monk.
Hart finds Gobert. Back to Hart. In the corner, it's Monk. Pass to Hart. Here's Fox, guarded by Pippen. And for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner's so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Barnes outside. Mr. Gobert. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Monk. Rebound by Columbus. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. Stolen. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now, here's Wagner. Reeves can't hit. Barnes passes to Fox. Gobert with a screen on Pippen. 3-pointer, Fox. Rebound by Columbus.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Pippen. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. They get it again. Pass to Hart. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the 3-ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And here's Wagner. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Robinson Earl, the pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Pippen. That shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Franz Wagner. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your home team, Rudy Gobert. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans are great. We shot the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college.
And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it. And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Kobe White is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint to the middle. Here's Salon. That doesn't go in, had a chance. So to take the lead. Here's Whitmore. The rebound by Ivy.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Ware. Oh. And that one had the right spot.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Pass to Barnes. To the paint. A kick out to Mobley. Ellis outside. Barnes screen on White. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Mobley. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And Seattle shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Outside, Martin. George sets a screen for Martin. Drives to the hoop. Out of bounds. The Ballers now with possession. Now a look at the stats for him. And the Ballers making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Pass to Misi. There's the screen. Pulls it from the elbow. Henderson, no good. Seattle with the ball. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Bates, good.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Henderson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Chalk up 2 there.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Salon. Outside, Martin. Fires the 3. Out to the right wing. Martin the screen. Here's Bates. Martin with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Bronx.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Jackson with the screen. Right side, Martin. And stolen by Whitmore. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 6-point Bronx lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bronx.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Stolen by Martin. Here's Bates. He's defended by Podziemski. To the middle. It's stolen. With some arc, and it's blocked. And he gets it back. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And both free throws good for Whitmore. Seattle trails by 8. Pass to Martin. Jackson setting the pick here for Martin. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Now the Ballers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Henderson passes to Murray. Back to Henderson. Inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Henderson against George. Six to shoot. For three. Nisi grabs the rebound.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Murray down low. Here's Whitmore, covered by Martin. The three, second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Nisi's got the lead up to 10 now for the Ballers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Bates. He's defended by Pajemski. Back to George. Down low, Martin. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Bates, good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Nisi. Here's Henderson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Salon. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 5-point Bronx lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Martin. Shoots over Henderson. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Ballers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
We played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
It's a huge get for this team. He can distribute the ball, and he can score when he's needed. And he steps up, Shaq, in those big moments. Brunson has made himself into a star.
Yeah, that last part. You got to have closers. You want the ball in his hands when it matters.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Bronx.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls, and you can see their enthusiasm. They're pumped up there, Ernie.
Yeah, playing with a high level of activity here. Let's see if they can maintain that, though. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you know, Cam Whitmore has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Mobley is out there with Edey. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Ivy. And it's Martin in at the small forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Bridges, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Barnes, he's checked in for Martin. Both free throws good from Bridges. The Bronx leading by 5. Pass to Brown. Now Richards.
Switch.
White looking around. Here's Ware. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Bridges kicks to Barnes. Here's Mobley. Off target with his 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. They've led by as much as 10. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Good on the second free throw. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. "90 seconds now into the second half.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Brown, the pass to Ware. Good D by Mobley. Seattle trails by 6. Pass to Ivy. Back to Bridges. Pulls up on the wing. Count it. Good. Bridges has got 8 points.
Oh, how about the ball handling from Bridges? Just taking his time in that pick and roll.
Right wing. Green against Bridges. A 3-ball. And Jalen Green hits from deep. He's got 8.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Ivy a screen on Green. Bridges inside the 3-point line. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's White. He's got 9.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Ivy dishes to Bridges. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Taking a look at the Bronx, they're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And seeing where the Bronx is, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now, here's Green. 8 points for him. Bucket is good.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Barnes outside. Ivy against White. Out to Bridges. Cans it from downtown. Bridges has got 12.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
White the pass to Richards. Back to White. 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 11.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Mobley outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Here's Ware, covered by Mobley. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 12. Ivy against White. Pulls it up. And another basket for Seattle.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Pass to Ware. Over in the corner, White. Mobley with the block. White against Ivy. And it's Seattle with another.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Ware. Pass to White. Over Ivy. Ware passes to Richards. Here's Ware. Covered by Mobley. Ware, no good.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Back to Ivy. Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Brown. He has 6. Pass to White. Sweet move. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Seattle trails by 3. Bridges with it. Back to Ivy. On the wing, Barnes. Off target with the jump hook. The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Green. Good D by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for Seattle. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mobley the pass to Bridges. Down low. It's blocked. Outside White. Outside Green. Pass to Ware. Here's Brown. Covered by Barnes. Green taking his time here. Richards. And he goes in for the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Platoon swap here for Seattle. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Seattle trails by 3. Outside Jackson. Pass to George for the tie. Bronx grabs the miss. Nisi's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Good on the bucket.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Now Jackson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. To the left wing. Jackson with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Ellis. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And once again off the mark by Seattle. The Bronx leading by 5. Murray finds Henderson. Back to Murray. Pass to Misi. Now here's Murray. Over Jackson. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Here's Salon. Off target from 3-point range. The Bronx, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Murray. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. George with the ball. Outside Jackson. Here's Bates.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They need this one. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Henderson, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
1:31 left to play in the third. Jackson with the screen to the inside. And they pick up 2. Now just a 3-point Bronx lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Murray. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Jackson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Bates. Over to the wing. George up top. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Seattle. Wojemski, he's checked in for the Bronx. .29 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Henderson. Inside. Great pass to set up the layup. Henderson's got 6.
Love the intensity from Henderson. He really gave the inside defense all they could handle.
Come get it, come get it.
Ellis outside. Off target from outside. And so it's the Bronx, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got Nick Richards, Wojemski out there with Green, and it's Brown in at the small forward. Martin with the screen for Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 13 points in the second half.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Pass to Richards. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Ballers lead by 6.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Mobley, a screen on Green. Bridges for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And for the Bronx, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Green against Bridges. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Friday and then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
And he can't get the first one. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Martin. The Bronx also with a sub. White's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Barnes looking around. Barnes sets a screen for Bridges. Pass to Ivy. Fires away from outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Ballers making a change here. Ware's checked in. Ivy's gone 3 of 6 from outside, 50%. Here's Ware. White with it. Over Ivy. Bridges with the board.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's White. Outside, Green. Back to White. Pass to Brown. And it's Seattle with the rebound. In the corner, it's Mobley. Here's Edey, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Seattle. They need this. Can't hit that one. Good D by Barnes.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Jaden Ivey, the offense, Brent, looks great. Defensively, though, there's a lot to improve on.
Well, sometimes as an individual defender, you can look worse because the team defense isn't there. And so there's been sort of this reflective quality about that. But for Jaden to take on or take the next step, certainly defensively with all of that athletic ability, he could be elite on that end of the floor.
First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 14-5 run here. Bridges outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Pass to Ware. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. And here's Green outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Now here's Barnes. Out to Bridges. Offline with his 3. The Ballers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Going inside to take the lead. Seattle grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Ivy. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Edey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Seattle leads by 3. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The Bronx trails by 6. Pass to Brown. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Edey. Barnes up top. Down low. Here's Ivy. Pass to Edey. Bronx grabs the miss. White up top. Ivy defending. Outside, White. Bridges against Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Mikal Bridges. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the Ballers. Jalen Green at the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick of the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
And good that time. Bridges has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Green. They set the pick to tie it up. Edey with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barnes finds Ivy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's a 5-point Seattle lead. Pass to Ware. White against Ivy. They kick it out to Green. To the inside. And that one's good. Richards.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Edey. Green against Bridges. Here's Ivy. Bronx grabs the miss. Richards got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ware. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
The Bronx trails by 3. Pass to White. Green against Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Henderson's checked in for Kobe White. Both free throws good from Green.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Mobley finds Bridges. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Henderson against Bridges to take the lead. Henderson, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 1. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Henderson. He gets that one. Edey's got 6 in the quarter.
People talk about 3 and D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, David, thanks. The Bronx trails by 3. Green passes to Ware. Back to Green. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Ivy. And here is Bridges. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Green. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Green with the rebound. The Bronx, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Pass to Bridges. Mobley, a screen on Henderson to the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And here are the Ballers now after the basket by Seattle. They get it back. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. The Bronx trails by 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Ware. Now here's Henderson. Ivy defending. Crafty move. To the right side. Here's Brown. Covered by Barnes. Green against Bridges. Mobley with the block. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Ivy no one around him. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bronx.
In for the Ballers, number 0, Kobe White.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ivy, it's good from long range. Ivy's got the lead up to 10 now for Seattle.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Evan Mobley. 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the away team, Khalil Ware. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mobley. Good work there as it goes.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Mikal Bridges.
Three.